Shay, please excuse my voice, I'm losing it. Bear with me. What do I know about skin? Well, mine is brown, chocolate, but basically it keeps all of the organs inside, you feel me?
Is the outer layer of your body that protects you from all the airborne diseases, viruses, and just things that can actually irritate the inside of your body.
That skin is an organ that protects my body.
Oh, what do I know about skin? Skin is something that defines people in our everyday lives, which it shouldn't.
I know that there's light skin, there's dark skin, there's brown skin, there's caramel skin, and then there's tough skin, and got slave skin, and that's all I know.
Skin's nickname is the epidermis.
Skin. The purpose of skin is to cover up what's inside.
Skin covers your bones and protects you.
The purpose of skin is to protect your organs and your blood that's in your body.
Skin protects you from germs from the outside.
The purpose of skin is to protect your body from infections and everything bad.
The purpose of skin is to hold all your organs inside your rib cage and all that good stuff, keep it all together. Don't ask me why I'm feeling myself. I talk better when I use my hands.
The purpose of skin is to protect the innards.
Is to protect our veins and stuff, right?
Skin comes in various shades. You have light skin, brown skin, dark skin, and all shades are beautiful.
I had bad acne. Kill him.
Well, my skin is very clear, and I use Queen Helen's cocoa butter. It definitely keeps it even and smooth.
Well, in my case, I have eczema. If I use a certain soap or lotion, I'll turn into a Brillo pad. It ain't sexy. So what I do is I stick to the mild, Irish Spring or whatever.
My skin is very normal, Somebody else's skin, I've seen patchy skin, scaly skin, bumpy skin.
I'm not like a normal light-skinned person. I'm actually beige. There's a few of us in the category. We're like different. Light-skinned people, we're different from the other ones as beige people.
No, there's nothing interesting about my skin.
What's interesting about my skin is I think my skin is beautiful because it's smooth and it's brown and it's one of the most beautiful colors that any person's skin could be because black is beautiful.
My skin is the same as everybody else's skin, I guess.
No, the weather does not affect my skin at all.
Of course the weather affects my skin. If I don't put no lotion on, I'll be ashy as... I'm trying not to curse.
Yes, the weather affects my skin. When it's sunny outside, my skin gets irritated and I get light spots on my face.
The weather does not affect my skin besides I become ashy more than normal.
Actually, when it gets cold outside, I do break out with eczema, so I use Cortisone 21 cream, which actually moisturizes and heals the rash area, I guess you can say.
Well, being that I'm beige, the sun sometimes like dries my skin out, of course. When it's rainy, because I wear lotion and stuff, it makes my skin feel like soupy or, like it has wet lotion on it. And then of course like the cold makes your skin tight and dry, so.
When the sun hits my skin, I start glistening. When the sun hits my skin, I get burned. What you mean?
Nothing happens to the skin because I'm dark skinned. I have melanin in my skin, so I'm perfectly fine.
In the summertime, I turn, no, I'm not even gonna say darker, but I get darker. In the wintertime, you gotta put a lot of lotion on the skin because if not, it's gonna be.
If it's cold, it's definitely a necessity to wear cocoa butter. Yeah, definitely.
It does get irritated, it does turn a tad bit red, and it's from the eczema that happens during the seasonal changes.
Yeah, when I get irritated, sometimes in certain spots it turns red.
My skin doesn't change colors unless it's in the summertime. I just get blacker, so I just stay inside. That's what happens.
My skin doesn't really get irritated other than, just touching it, it will get red. But other than that, I don't really have too much of a skin irritation.
I get bumps on my face, and I turn really red, and it gets really dry.
Go. I get more pimples.
Yes, my skin, it does get irritated and turns red, but that may come as a shock to some of you because of the color of my skin. Yes, I do get red.
I was in jail. I was stabbed 3 times, and basically they were bandaged, and I don't want to talk about how they look.
Good question. Well, when I was in kindergarten, I was standing underneath the jungle gym, and I was just looking at the pole, just looking up at the pole. And guess who came down? Big old fat James. Big old fat James with Timberland boots came down and kicked me in my forehead. Guess what? Got a cut. Had to go to the emergency room, sew it up, that put me to sleep. But other than that, I was fine.
I have a burn on my arm, and it healed, and it's darker. And I have a cut on my arm, and it's like out, like it's like a bump, and it's a line.
Yeah, I tend to burn myself every now and then I do get bruises on me very easily. And I will put cocoa butter on that as well. Queen Highlands.
I got stabbed before when I was little right here. You can't see it anymore, baby. But I cannot feel anything there. Like, I stabbed myself with a pencil before. I didn't feel anything.
Okay, so there's one time at band camp, my finger got amputated, but it got stitched back together, and it grew back together fine. You can't even tell that it got amputated.
No, I've not ever had any contusions.
Cuts, I use peroxide, then I get some ointment, and then I put a Band-Aid over it. Once the Band-Aid comes off, hopefully it's a little bit healed, I put some cortisone on it also to kind of moisturize it and clean the surface area.
Alright, so basically, 1 year, my last year of pound football, right? I got tackled. My face mask landed on my thumb, and I had this big old bruise for like 2 weeks. I went to the hospital, and they put a brace on it, and it started swelling after a few weeks.
Alright, basically, shut up. I got 2 things. I got a dog bit me right here on my calf. I got stabbed right here in my thigh. No, I didn't really get stabbed. I got slashed by a knife. It's fine. I mean, it hurt and shit, but it's whatever. I got cleaned up and everything, but you can still see the scars.
I got stabbed in my back. That's it.
I know.
Well, I cut my finger in half. You can see that.
Well, I use face wash, and I use sensitive skin soaps and hyperallergenic soaps.
I clean my skin every day. I don't have open wounds on my skin.
From skin infections, I clean myself on a daily basis. Try not to get into germy people, dirty people.